So shredder is a completely new take on the off-road vehicle. You stand on it just like a skateboard. All the steering is done by leaning left and right, and the difference is it's completely all-terrain. You can take it on sand, snow, mud, mountains. It literally makes the outdoors your personal playground. I'm Ben Gulak, I'm 23 years old, and I'm the CEO and founder of BPG Works. I got my start in the business world right back in grade 9 when I started my first science fair project. I wanted to make something cool. And in the end, it ended up being an all-electric, self-balancing, single-wheeled motorcycle. Flash forward 6 months later, it's on the cover of Popular Science magazine as Invention of the Year. I think the Uno sparked my passion for designing vehicles, and the shredder as a continuation from that. And I just like making things that go fast.
I'm Dan Arnold, mechanical engineer at BPG Works in Somerville, Massachusetts. Our machine is capable of going through about 8 to 10 inches of water. That's been a challenge for us to really keep that water out.
So what we were able to do was use SolidWorks to take this very basic idea that we want to keep crud out of the engine and take it through the development of a concept for the part, and then use SolidWorks' assembly features to stick that in the virtual model, make sure it fits. And then we used Flow Express to make sure that air isn't doing anything funny as it goes into the carburetor. And then we can actually export that model to something like a 3D printer. And a few hours later, we have that physical part on our desk. My name's Danon Metke. I'm a mechanical engineer here at BPG Works.
We're in the final home stretch, and after 5 years of working on this project, it's a really exciting but critical time right now because there's so many things that could go wrong. We just got our first batch of prototype shredders sent over from China. Our engineers were just over there testing and working with them. Then we're doing another mini production run, and then a final production run, and then we're in production. SolidWorks is the reason we've been able to come out with this product. We have offices in Toronto, Boston, and then our manufacturing is in China. And the only way to keep everyone connected and working off the same drawings is through the SolidWorks Enterprise PDM software.
Instead of who has this file, like who made these changes, you have a very orderly transition between team members so that it's constructive instead of destructive.
I worked really hard to get into MIT, and I never pictured myself starting this company and having the company grow with the legs that it did. I took time off of school just to focus on it. But my goal has always been to go back and get that degree. There's some really, really cool new technology out there, and I'd like to keep coming out with neat new vehicles. And the shredder is really just the start.